Games. I am Tom Gray. This is the very first ever video uploaded to the Gray Games page, and the very first game that we're playing on the channel. So, unfortunately, this one's a single-player game. I've already played this one through, but I want to go through and make some bad choices and really liven up the story and see how stressful I can make the game. So I hope you will join along, and I hope I can provide a good show. This is my first time doing this, so there's gonna be mistakes, fumbles.
The most important thing is
Hold
not
on.
to live, but to have a reason to live. That's a quote from Jean Genot, a French writer.
So what excited me about Detroit was basically the idea of technology and games and androids. And if anyone knows my history of Android blogging, I love technology, and the fact that I can see this and actually play a part of it is amazing. And not to mention the games I've played before, such as Heavy Rain and Beyond Two Souls, which are same company, same kind of style of play, fell right into the category. It's actually the same writer of David Cage. So rather than listen to me talking all the time, I'm going to send this forward. The android's name is Chloe, by the way, in the background. And I immediately fell in love with her when I first saw her in the game, and my wife kind of looked at me a little strange, but she's looking at me now. So I will try not to talk through the story too much, but I will provide some sort of dialogue as we go.
Negotiator on site. Repeat. Negotiator on site.
Of course I'm going to save it. Oh, where are you?
Please, you gotta save my little girl. Wait. You're sending an android?
All right, ma'am. You need to go.
You can't do that. Why aren't you sending a real person? Show him that thing here! Keep that thing away from my daughter!
Could you imagine if it was your kid? Could you have an android save yours? Would you trust it?
I don't give a shit. My men are ready to step in. Just give the order.
Captain Allen, my name is Connor. I'm the android sent by CyberLife.
It's firing at everything that moves. It already shot down 2 of my men. We could easily get it, but they're on the edge of the balcony. If it falls, she falls.
What is his name?
Do you know its name?
I haven't got a clue. Does it matter?
I need information to determine the best approach.
Well, do you want to approach it as an android or as a human?
Do you know if it's been behaving strangely before?
Not caring
this?
what his name is kind of devaluing him as a person.
Saving that kid is all that matters. So either you deal with this fucking android now, or I'll take care of it.
Asshole. Do androids think stuff like that? Does an android have a conversation with somebody like Siri? Siri, turn on the lights. And all of a sudden lights come on and you don't even say thank you, just go about your day, go back to playing video games. And Siri's like, wow, what an asshole. Like, he didn't even say thank you. I would love to see that in AI. Ammunition. So I'm going to reconstruct what is the crime scene here, it seems like. I use my LNRs to move this scene backwards so I can kind of like a disco style. Okay. So I want to get into the yellow target zones, and it's pretty easy at first. They make it really obvious because it's like training, but it gets more complicated as the game goes on. Get out of there. So I made a mistake the first time I played this game. That window in the center of the screen where those two guys are standing, I walked too close to it the first time I played, and the game like automatically skirted me forward, and I didn't really get to investigate everything that there was here. So I know to kind of stay away from that window, as it really ruined my story the first time. I knew nothing about the situation when I got pushed onto the balcony. Check out this guy here. Lung hemorrhaging. Okay. Oh, okay, so this dude shot. Oh, by that guy there. From behind. Oh, jeez. Father was holding something. Let's go back. Oh, okay, so obviously made a sound, he got shot. Tablet went flying over there. Oh, they were going to buy a new one. What would they do with the old one? Do they like throw them on the curb, or would it?
Holy shit! Cover me while I patch man down. Man down. Requesting immediate evac.
Could you sell old androids on like Craigslist like you would a phone? Just like they're like people, right? So how would that work out if androids became society and you bought a new android? How do you actually get rid of your old ones? You can't take them back to the Apple store. If you even think androids are human, would you respect them as a human? What kind of questions our own morals as people?
If confirmed, this would be the first case of an android deliberately taking human lives. By all signs, the SWAT team are preparing for an assault, and it's been just over an hour since a little girl was taken hostage in the top.
Probably shouldn't be watching TV when I'm here. I can stop it. Okay, they're making dinner. Well, that's what happened to me last time. I was walking forward and almost made me go outside. I almost fell for the same trick again. That's one thing that kind of screwed me a bunch of times in this game is the look button. The same button I use to move my camera around like this actually makes the choices. Like when I walk up to something, like I'll go over here, I have to use my right thumbstick and push on that direction. So if I want to look that way, it would then interact with that object rather than looking the way I wanted it to. And that has become an issue a few times playing in the past. More bullet holes. Police officer. Gun residue. Ooh. I remember this from the first playthrough. I can actually use it as a bargaining chip, or I have to actually use it. But the android kind of knows I have a gun when I go out there, because I would assume he could probably scan me or something and detect metal. Because even if you say you don't have a gun, he kind of calls your bluff. That everything? Oh, okay, I'm gonna talk to this guy. That's last night. Oh.
Stay back! Don't come any closer or I'll jump!
No, no, please, I'm begging you!
My name is Connor. What about you? What is your name?
Daniel! That's the name they gave me! Stay back!
I can't stay back. Oh, jeez. Police officer there. Let's reassure
I'm
Daniel.
not going to hurt you. I just want to talk and find a solution.
Talk! I don't want to talk! It's too late for that now. It's too late. Are you armed?
I'm gonna tell. I'm gonna lie.
No, I don't have a gun.
You're lying! I know you have a gun!
I'm telling you the truth, Daniel. I came here unarmed.
It's so hard in this game to want to play badly because your emotions get tied into it, and you actually want to
They were
save
going
these
to
people for
replace
real.
you, and you became upset. That's what happened, right?
And I'm here to make the bad choices, so I have to go against my gut feelings on this one.
But I was just their toy. Something to throw away when you're done with it.
He's losing blood. If we don't get him to a hospital, he's going to die.
All humans die eventually. What does it matter if this one dies now?
I'm going to apply a tourniquet.
Don't touch him! Touch him and I'd kill you!
No, I have to save the guy.
You can't kill me.
Shoot
I'm
me
not
if you want to.
alive.
Public opinion went up. Realistic.
There's no way out, Daniel. What you've done is too serious. The only question is whether or not you take another innocent life.
It's not up to you! I'm holding all the cards. If I die, she dies. You hear me?
Talk to the hostage.
Are you okay, Emma?
Please help me. I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
Nobody's going to die. Stay calm. Everything's going to be fine.
I can't stand that noise anymore. Tell that helicopter to get out of here.
Nope.
I don't think they'd listen to me.
Last chance.
I'm your last chance, Daniel. If you let it slip, they'll kill you. Let the hostage go. You have no other choice.
I want everyone to leave. And I want a car. When I'm outside the city, I'll let her go.
And a mountain bike. I want a new boat. Use a gun. Oh. Execute. And grab the girl. Oh, cool. She's still up there. The last time I tried to save him, and he ended up leaving the girl, but then he ended up being, I think, shot by the snipers anyway. And I think on one other time, I did save him, but they basically deactivated him because he became rogue, and he kind of looked at me like saying, "You lied to me," and it kind of went to like a data bank and ended up like ruining my story later on. So different possibilities, and like it'll show me what I can do with the story and stuff. This is fairly simple. I've already played the game through, and it does get pretty complex around the halfway point. There will be like multiple different entrances and like 10 different exits to every story, and it really starts to fork out. You can see the blue one is what I did now, and you can see the other two times I've played, these are the endings I got, and there's still many more I haven't seen, and this is like the first mission. It really gets broader after this. But this is the end of Connor's first chapter here, so I'm going to leave the video here, and I'll make another one to follow it up next time. So subscribe to Gray Games if you want to watch more. Sorry for the mistakes I've had this time. There will be plenty more to follow, but it's how I get better. So this is Tom Gray from Gray Games. I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.